Hi guys, welcome back to Law Giri. How are you all? Today we are going to discuss about Symbiosis Law School, Hyderabad. So this is a complete review. We're going to start with the eligibility. Like if you want to take admission in this law school, what is the eligibility criteria? Then we're going to discuss about the number of seats. We're going to discuss about the fees. We're going to discuss about the placement. I also have a surprise for all of you. So we have a student from Symbiosis Law School Hyderabad who's going to share her experience with the law school. She's going to tell us more about the Symbiosis Law School. So I think this video is going to help you guys a lot if you are not able to decide that should you go for Symbiosis Law School Hyderabad or not. I think this video is going to help you. So yeah guys, welcome to Law Giri. I hope you're subscribed to Law Giri's YouTube channel and hit that bell notification so that you do not miss any of our videos. And I hope you're following us on Instagram. We're there by the name at I am Law Giri. We do pretty motivational stuff out there if you want to stay happy, if you want to stay motivated, and if you want to stay connected a little more with Law Giri, then do follow us on Instagram. Let's get started with the video. So eligibility and number of seats. So the candidate should have passed 12th standard examination from any government recognized board with minimum 45 marks. So if you belong to general category, 45 marks. If you belong to SC/ST category, 40% marks are required in your 12th standard. Right? A lot of students have this confusion that if they are yet to give their 12th boards, can they give the exam? So I want to tell you one thing. This is the thumb rule. So in the year you are going to give your 12th boards, in that very year you can appear for the exams, be it law entrance examinations, because by the time these competitive exams take place, your result is out, your 12th result is out. So in that very year you can give the exam. In the year you're going to appear for the boards, like the year you enter your 12th, you can't give the exams. In the year you have your 12th boards, you can. Right, those who are appearing for 12th boards in that very year can give the exam. I hope I'm making things clear for you. Right, now let's see number of seats. The total intake is 240 seats, 120 seats for BBA LLB and 120 seats for BA LLB. So they have both BBA and BA LLB. Right, separate merit lists for BBA LLB and BA LLB programs will be prepared and published. At the time of flat registration, it is mandatory for the candidate to clearly indicate the program to which they wish to apply. Right, so if you want to take admission in Symbiosis Hyderabad, you have to give this exam called SLAT, that is Symbiosis Law Admission Test. Right, mostly the forms are out in the month of January, February, and the exam takes place in May, June, in May or June, if COVID is not there. Right, so yeah, I have done a video wherein I've talked about how you can prepare for SLAT. It is comparatively an easier exam as compared to CLAT or any other law entrance exam. Right, so you have to give this exam called SLAT. Right, let's talk about the fee structure. So just to give you an idea, this is for 2021-2026 batch. Right, so academic fees per annum, that is every year you will have to pay 1,50,000 first installment, second installment is 1,50,000. So in total you have to pay 3 lakhs. Right, so 10,000 institute deposit, hostel deposit, 15,000 hostel fees, 55,600 mess fees, 42,625. So the total is this and the total is this. You have to pay this by 25th November 2021. Right, so this is the fee structure, because a lot of you are confused about the fee structure. I have even asked the student to clear about it, because a lot of you are confused. So we are going to see what she says. If you are an international student, then you can check the fee structure for yourself. Reservation of seats. So 15% of the seats are reserved for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe 7.5%, differently abled 3%, over and above sanctioned intake, Jammu and Kashmiri migrants 2 seats per program, international students 15%, including foreign nationals, PIO and NRI. Right, so this is the reservation of seats. How are the placements? Now this is one question that everyone wants to ask, right? So let's have a look at their placement records 2015-2020. Our second batch of 240 students graduated in April 2020. Some key points are highlighted below. So they're saying that sudden onset of COVID-19 has impacted placements, but they have tried their best to get their students placed, right? So 55% of the students opted for placements, and they have got placed with top tier firms or corporate legal departments, right? So that's good. Rupees 6 lakhs per annum is the average salary for campus placements 2019-2020. They're saying that the students who had a good CV, like who had done internships and everything, they received higher compensation, right? 25% students chose to pursue higher studies and secured admission in LLM in top universities in UK, USA, Australia, etc. 30% students enroll for litigation and are assisting senior counsel in various high courts of the country. Some students are also attempting judicial service examinations after being trained for 2 years by our well-qualified faculties through a special lecture series for judicial aspirants. So they have a special lecture series for judicial aspirants. So now a lot of people have this question that, ma'am, I want to go for judiciary. Should I go for a good institute? I want to go for UPSC. Should I choose a good institute? Why not? You should choose the best institute, because your education gives you the right kind of knowledge. It tells you how to study in the right manner. It gives you the right kind of confidence which you need to crack these exams. To sit whenever you sit for the interview, you need that right kind of communication skills, that right kind of confidence, right? So being in the best institute is always in your favor, right? So even if you want to give judiciary exam, you should choose the best institute out of the options that you have before you, right? Adding on, I want to tell you that Symbiosis Hyderabad came into being in 2014. Only 2 batches. The third one is going to be out in 2021. And if we are judging them when it comes to placements, I can see that they are growing and they are going to grow more. One of the examples that Symbiosis Pune has given us is that of Symbiosis Noida, right? When it was a new institute, people used to be confused. Students were, they were confused about Symbiosis Noida, but now Symbiosis Noida is good with placements, right? So Symbiosis Hyderabad is also going to be really good when it comes to the placements and everything, because they know how to groom students. They have the experience of Symbiosis Pune with them, right? And this is not a sponsored video. You might think that, oh, why is she, promoting Symbiosis Hyderabad? It is just that I don't want any one of you to miss out on the admission. Like, you're getting admission in Symbiosis Hyderabad and you just say, I don't know about the institute, and you give up on the admission, go take admission in a local institute. That is what I don't want, right? So I just want to put it out there that this is not sponsored. It is just for the welfare of all of you students, law Girians out there, that I'm doing this video. Okay, I hope this helps. And now I have a student from Symbiosis Hyderabad for all of you guys, who's going to answer some of the questions, clear your doubts for sure. Okay. So guys, we have a student of Symbiosis Hyderabad with us, Symbiosis Law School Hyderabad with us, who's going to share her experience with Symbiosis Law School Hyderabad. So welcome to the channel.
Hello, ma'am.
So how is your experience with Symbiosis Law School? And were you confused when you had to decide that should you take admission in Symbiosis Law School Hyderabad or not? And if yes, how you concluded, how you decided, finalized that, okay, this is the institute that you're going to go for?
Ma'am, actually, initially I was a little confused because obviously when you apply for different institutes, there are a lot of choices in front of you. But my suggestion to the other fellow students would be that whenever you're going for an institute, you should always first look for the website. You should check the website thoroughly for the respective institute you are wishing to apply for. And whatever activities they're conducting, you should see that are they suiting you? Are they conducting moot courts? Are they conducting different mediation competitions or whatever? Or, are they into writing research papers or not? These aspects become very important when you're taking an admission into an institute. The other thing I would say is you should always have a guide or a teacher with you so that they could, update you about the present status of the institute. Is it suitable for you? Is it suits your personality or not? That happened with me too. Even I was in a kind of dilemma that should I take admission into Hyderabad or not. First, because the place was a little far away from my hometown.
Okay.
And the other thing was actually, when you are in class 11th and 12th, you little know about what actually the world is out of the school.
You don't know about the
So even,
opportunities that exist. Yeah.
yes, ma'am, exactly. Because even about NLUs, you come to know when you are actually in 11th class. So even Symbiosis, I heard the name in my very class 11th when I was in institute studying there for CLAT. But actually, I approached ma'am quite often and asked her some doubts about Symbiosis, about NLUs and all. She guided me thoroughly throughout the journey, and she knew that this Symbiosis would suit me entirely, and that happened. I'm really satisfied with the institute. They're continuously conducting activities. There's not a day we are actually getting. I literally counted yesterday. There were about 10 mails coming to us about regarding different activities, different webinars and seminars.
Okay.
Even during the exams, we are not just, doing exams virtually. We're also into webinars and seminars every day, almost every day. So
Okay.
it's been a great experience. It's been a great
Okay,
experience.
okay, okay. Tell me about the students, about the faculty, about your seniors. How are they? Are they helpful? How do you feel when you talk to them? Do you even talk to them or not? What do you want to say about that?
The students are very helpful. Seniors are very, very, helpful. Whenever you approach them, they're always ready to help you in any of the fields. You just
Okay.
not talk about studies, but also if you talk about, how the life is on the campus, just because we have been attending online classes, so we little know anything about
You,
institute.
yeah, I can
Uh,
understand
yeah,
that.
it's been 2 semesters, so
Yeah.
uh, but students are very helpful. It's like we are into a very healthy competition. They are not, if you ask for help, they will always be ready to, help you in any way they can. It's
Okay.
not like that. If you'll ask them, they will not tell you just because they're in a competition with you.
It's not a
They
rat
are
race.
always
They
ready.
want you to grow. Like
No,
they
no,
want
no, no,
everyone
not
around them
actually.
to grow.
Yes, yes, ma'am. People are competitive, but they don't make you feel as if they are your competitors. That is the point.
Okay, so that is why you feel like doing things because everyone else is doing. You get to know
Yeah.
what new you can do in your life, and
Yes,
so
ma'am.
yeah. So what about the faculty members? Like what about your professors?
Ma'am, they are also very helpful. Whenever we approach them for any help, you can text them, you can call them. Yes, there are some restricted hours where you can approach them, but yes, they always reply to your mails.
Okay.
And if you need any help regarding publication for a research paper, or any help for any answers in your questions, like for example, if there are exams going on,
Okay.
and if you want to send them the samples, they will always be ready to evaluate those and tell you what your
Oh, that's
mistakes are
nice.
and where you're going wrong. Yes,
Oh,
so they're very,
great.
very good. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It was really, I feel really good to hear this because somewhere
Yes.
I was the one who pushed you into this and I was worried at that point of time. But when you say this, I'm really happy to hear this that the views
Yes, ma'am.
about
It
it,
was
that
just
you
because
are
of you.
happy,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
More
Yes,
than that,
ma'am.
I wanted you to be happy because it is really important as a student because these are the years that you're going to remember for your entire life. It is important that you
Yes,
grow
ma'am.
academically, you grow in your career, and you grow in life as well. So that was
Yes,
really
ma'am.
nice. So, can you tell that how have you changed as a person, or how your goals have changed? Like when you entered the institute, what were your goals, and now you've changed the way you think or what you wanted in life when you just entered the institute, and around 1 year down the lane, how everything for you has changed.
Actually, I'll not just say in my academics or, I have started living in a very different way. These 2 semesters have been, have entirely changed my life. Earlier, when I entered into this institute, just one thing, struck my mind that I just have to go for judiciary exams, not more than that. But now, you know, actually, I've been participating in a lot of activities and I've explored a lot of opportunities which I can, go for after my college. I can look for opportunities in the field of LLM, or I can also go for, law firms. If I don't feel like going for any of these, I can go for judiciary as well. So even the college makes you, it prepares you for every challenge, and they're conducting almost every activity just because they want us to be diverse. They just don't want to, restrict their students to just one field. They want
Okay.
them to be diverse. They want to, make them.
They want you to
Uh,
be aware that these are the opportunities
yes,
that are
ma'am.
that are there, and they also want to prepare you for those opportunities, that whenever you can
Yes,
grab
ma'am.
them, you should.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
that's nice.
Actually.
That's really nice to hear about the institute. What would you suggest the students who are confused that they want to, choose between, Symbiosis Hyderabad? People are confused. Students are confused when it comes to Symbiosis Hyderabad because it is comparatively a new institute as compared to,
Yes.
your Symbiosis Noida or Pune. People, they are like, okay, fine, Symbiosis Noida and Pune they know about, but when it comes to Symbiosis Hyderabad, they are a little bit confused. And what would you say about that to your to the students who are confused, who are going to get admission in Symbiosis Hyderabad, and what are you going to suggest them?
Ma'am, after coming to this college, I've realized that I don't know why people are confused because actually the curriculum is same, everything is same. It's just the constant of Symbiosis Pune.
Okay.
So I don't know what's the point of confusion because activities are almost the same and they go, according to the rules of the Symbiosis Pune.
Okay.
So I don't feel is there any issue regarding, is there any difference between these institutes? The only difference lies is with the, these campuses.
Yeah. Okay.
One is located in Hyderabad, the other is located in Pune. I don't feel there's any other difference.
Okay.
And yes,
Okay. So
yes,
that's
ma'am.
can you tell us about the fees of the institution, because a lot of the students are confused about the fees. They think it is too high, or they might charge something extra, something like that. What do you want to say about that?
Uh, Ma'am, even I was confused initially that, yes, they do charge
Okay.
high fees, but when you are into the institute, they conduct a lot of activities.
Okay.
So I think that's justified because initially we were provided with a lot of databases, like, for example, SEC Online, Clover Arbitration. A
Oh,
lot of
that's
these
nice.
kinds of websites were provided to us, these databases,
Okay.
and they quite help you in your research.
Yeah,
And
for
once you
sure.
build your, skills on researching, it also helps you certainly in publishing good research papers.
Okay.
Moreover, the kind of activities they're conducting, the seminars they're inviting every one or the other day, they're always, inviting one or the other person
Okay.
as chief guest. So I think that is just, it's justified and yes.
Okay. And what do you want to say about placements? A lot of people are confused about placements when it comes to specially Symbiosis Hyderabad, because again, a new institute as compared to Noida and Pune.
Placements, I would say, ma'am, yes. I think placements are quite good.
Okay.
People are being placed in good firms. There are
Okay.
also people who are going for LLM. There are also people who are appearing for judiciary, but then a less proportion as compared to people who are getting placements. And
Okay.
Hyderabad being a good high-tech city, I think you easily get placements. But if, yes, there's a condition, if you are good at doing internships, and the other thing, if you are, working on your personality and whatever activities institute is offering, if you are, it's a very busy schedule during the entire day, I'll tell you.
Okay.
But the thing is, you have to get time. You have to take out time for different activities.
Okay.
And I'm doing the same. I'm also, like last month only, they conducted a moot court. They conducted a moot court, and we were busy with a lot of research papers, and our exams were approaching. But I was firm. I took out time for the moot court. I participated in it. And this is the way you take out time for the other activities. That is very important. Placements all depends upon how you work on yourself.
Okay.
So,
That's
yes, institute matters, but I think it's all the more same. It's not that different. But
okay.
yes, you need to work on yourself as well. You have to
Okay.
be committed that you have to take part in activities.
Okay. What do I think about Symbiosis Hyderabad? As you've seen what I have talked about, and what the student from Symbiosis Hyderabad, she has also, talked about the institute, and she is satisfied. So I want to tell you that it is not a sponsored video. Symbiosis Hyderabad did not contact me. It is because of you guys that I'm doing this video, because a lot of you do ask me about Symbiosis Hyderabad in specific, that house, the institute, right? So I think if you are getting the top NLUs, obviously obviously you're going to take admission in the NLUs that you're getting because they are good. But if you're getting admission in lower NLUs that you know are not that good, or instead of taking admission in a local 5-year law college or in a law college that is not at all good, when it comes to money, when it comes to the investment, it is somewhat the same investment that you're going to make. It's just a difference which is going to be really little when it comes to calculating the entire fees. That is what I think. But by the end of it, if you are getting placements, if you're getting a crowd, a faculty, an environment wherein you're going to grow for 5 years, I think there's nothing better than that. So yeah, Symbiosis Hyderabad is a big thumbs up from my side, and obviously it's your decision. Also, do research about the institute, research more and more about the institute, and then take your decision, because it is very important to be aware that what are you investing in and why are you paying what you are paying. Right, so that's it from my side, guys. I hope this video is helpful. If this video is helpful for you, then do like it, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and share your views. Yeah, and that's it. Law Giri signing off. I'll see you super soon. Bye and take care.